Good day, lords and ladies. Welcome back to Rimworld Medieval from Home. We've got a weapons trader inbound, and we're basically just clearing everything up, realistically speaking. Getting food in, getting the prison fixed up, or the dungeon fixed up, getting more bricks. If I want to build another one of these, there. Still really far away from our tool set. Might throw down a second one. Okay. At this point, our elderly priest, who's, he's 68 years old, folks. He's been around a long time. So, we'll get him trading with those guys. And now it comes down to the fact what we intend to do next, because we need to get the value of our settlement up. So we need to build stuff, just get stuff made, more statues, realistically, probably. Which means sandstone chunks. Needs to get done. Still has things to do. Traders, okie dokie. Now we could have some boomerlope for the unnatural explosives they have, which is important, but always dangerous in this game. But he's a weapons supplier, so let's do some selling of stuff, shall we? What do we want to do? I do want to start moving away from having so many arrows floating around. I mean, they're nice and all, but at the same time, they take up a lot of inventory space. So let's go. Let's get rid of that. If they had more of this stuff, I would really like to get some more of the explosives. Suppose we could buy those two boomerlope and milk them. But eventually they will die of old age, which is unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to sell off some of the weapons I do have in my inventory. Some of the bows. Not losing the pistols. What else? Got like a ton of pistols and like basic weapons that I'm not using. That can be sold off. That can go. Yeah, so can that. That's kind of the winter cloak. Anything below a certain amount, we've got to chuck. Just clear out space in our inventory. And we've got a ton of stuff to think about. I have seen mods that allow you, because there used to be a mod in the medieval, one of the medieval packs that allowed you to recycle stuff, which was very nice. Okay. Get rid of the belt as well. Alright. So that's done. If we take the boomerlope, what's their life expectancy? 15 years. Okay. So if we take these two, we will be able to milk them. They produce chemical very carefully. So what chemical does it produce? Milk type chem fuel. Six. Uses high explosive, extracted from sacks. It is. So if we get that, we would get enough things to make explosives, which would be nice. I must admit, because it's expensive. Two boomerlopes. Let's grab the boomerlopes. We'll sell off something to balance that out. What can we sell off? Already selling off that. need to make some tradable stuff. Yeah, I'm going to start moving away from this plain leather armor and start investing in getting actual decent body armors. So proper gear. So let's do that. We'll send the boomalopes. Yeah, send them to. They would put in a pen with the rest of the animals. We're gonna ooh, is that the off-world medicine? Let's get Glitterworld medicine. Get it. What are you doing? No. Prioritize hauling Glitterworld stuff. Okay. Yeah, so we have way too many animals in this enclosure, but it's fine. We have the supplies to keep them going. And we can, yeah, tame this. Don't care about really training them, I just need them for the secretion level. Okay, tattered apparel. That person's in a bad state. Can't be helped. They're of our ideology, but they're not going to be able to do anything for ages. Okay. Can get out, right? Apparently not. Alright. Let's put a door in. We'll make it out of granite. This will be the door to the prison. There goes the sauna. Okay. Right, so we have a couple of slaves floating around here. They can't. Neither of them can do hunting yet because they can't do it. Will not do, which is fine. This really wanted it for basically flipping the traps, rearming traps. I can always just command someone to do it. Flirting frenzy. That's fine. Okay. People who are in here will increase the importance of that. This person really isn't doing anything besides handling and cleaning. Yeah. Basic stuff, really. Here they go down the bottom with their turns. Yep. Okay, Wild and Animal Pen, that's fine. Okay. Like the horse has given birth. Summer is here. Okay. It's granite chunks. Yeah, I'm going to need some granite being hauled, to be honest. I know it's a tedious job, to be sure. Yeah, Protein's in a bad place. We need to get Protein out of there. He's managed to lock himself in the room, which I didn't really want him to do. Come on. Get your friend out. Okay. Everything's coming along. I mean, we can make salt if nothing else. Tons and tons of salt. Okay. Okay. Sounds like something's getting eaten. Okay. That's all going on. Everyone's leaving. Colony's ticking over. Supplies are being brought in for the winter. Supplies being brought in. So, outstanding missions. Steel mine, farming site. They're heretics, so, well, technically they are heretics, they're pagans. So we could raid them for oranges. Never had another one of these turn up, unfortunately. The venerated artifact. I'm worried that I've basically, because I turned down the mission, I've basically broken it. So, somewhere around here they said oranges. Yeah, there's the oranges. The Rule Pact. It's one independent group. That's quite a long way to go, to be honest. I would have liked to have hit this place here, but it would become hostile and then believe they are allies of ours. Yeah, no, Confederacy of the Gobi. They actually are hostile to us, so we could go and raid them. What would we get out of doing it? Pemmican and plain leather, but there's 11 people there. Holy moly. Okay. Okay. So let's copy this. Paste this here. Put this up to 60. Put this up to 60. Okay. So there we go. They said double the amount of people turning stuff out. So let us think about this. We have the rooms for the prison set up. But first and foremost, I need to start expanding my defenses. So let's go. Yeah, brazier. We'll make it out of granite. How do you make the ones down here? Just the standard sort of 300, 360. Well, it's not 360, it's 180 really, but put that there, please. That there. It's 5 each, so it's 25.50. Still Jonah to get stuck in something. Build a copy of that there. Okay. There we go. We've extended our watchtowers. Have a bit more cover in this region. They really smashed up that wall. Ah well, can't be helped. Right. That built up. And with this done, we'll have a bit more fire support, so he can basically cover this area. They can cover this area. These guys still out here. Get up, you lazy bum. Get the traps here fixed up first before you guys do anything. Grasshopper, you do the same here. I need to set someone to hunting with a higher priority, really. Is he doing hauling and handling? Yeah, let's get hunting up. Okay. Granite chunks. Let's get granite chunks basically to making more granite blocks, because granite blocks are very nice. Right. There's some chem fuel. Okay. Let's see. We're totally out of wood. Okay, that's bad. Being out of wood totally is pretty unfortunate for us. You do need to bring some in, especially if we become under siege. And okay. Yeah, we need more wood to be brought in, really. It's in a caravan, it's still summer. Yeah, we're starting to really sort of deforest our local area, which is worrying. Okay, that corn is growing nicely. Pumpkins growing nicely, so we should have those brought in for the winter. The bananas are about to go off, unfortunately. There's nothing we can do about that. Okay. I'm going to change this over to something else. So let's go storage. Clear ore is important, and we'll go stuff like manufactured, that's textiles, raw resources. Yeah, let's put stuff like that and chem fuel. Can't use, it's just going to be... Okay. we can't use that. We'll put Methium in there. Why can't chem fuel be put in there then? Jellied chem fuel. Yeah, let's see if that will work. Let's clear out space, I suppose. Got a lot of glass. Okay, so those defenses have been set up. For another door down here. And once that's done, we will have a better firing arc, really. Still, this is a real weak spot, and there's not a lot I can do about that. Besides barricading it. Okay. I need to make another weapons locker as well. I don't like having too many of them, to be honest. Okay, so that's done. Had no active missions. We haven't even been attacked for a while, to be honest. Farming site. These are so far away, though. 13 people, 11 people. Ancient complex. Maybe. That's going to be mechs, which is always horrifyingly nasty. Okay, so building up the resources. I want to make sure I have enough resources lying around for what I want to do next. We also need to finish making the prison. That's not the word. No, cancel that. Did I design this layout poorly? Probably, knowing me. Okay. So we're going to basically give them individual rooms and sort of like an eating area. So it doesn't need to be nice. It's just going to be a barracks more than anything else. But one thing we do want is we do want them to have a separate toilet, basically. So they don't start having hissy fits. Have that. Have a couple of tables and chairs for them to eat in. The rest can be bunk rooms. So something like this. A couple of tables, couple of chairs, bathroom, beds. I'll put I could actually just put the beds in here, to be honest. Go. This is going to be a cell block. Do it like that. So they come in here. You've got the tables and stuff there. You've got the room with the beds. Make it all prisoners set up. I mean, to be honest, I could keep it like this and have it for the I might have it actually move my serfs into here. Let's give them a barrack set up. Right, they finished the great bow, which means we've only got a little bit way to go to make ballisticas, which is what we're really wanting to get out. And with that being completed, let's think about what we want to do next. More defensive. Meat smoking is always good. Healer root trees are just broken. I'm not even going to touch them. Bridges just get destroyed in like 5 seconds. Can't pick up siege machinery because we'd have to go for mechanization. I'm trying to hold off doing that until as late as possible because it's realistic. Wax use, we could make stuff from wax. I need a really good tradable resource, to be honest. Coal production, advanced furniture, liquor brewing. Go seeds and pick up catapult. That might be worth it. Try and get some siege weapons deployed. And there we go. Get our traps reset. Okay. So we're getting a good amount of brick being brought in now. Yeah, not a ton, but enough that we can fill our purpose. Right. They come through here, it will be a pain, but there's not a lot we can do about that. Okay. Trees are getting planted for supplies. Okay. I'm going to reinforce this. It's weak. Okay. Do I want to start reinforcing this wall? There are some graves down here. They want a diplomatic marriage with who? Exterminator's plan? No. Oh no, Exterminator's plan has deteriorated. Minus 200. No, 210 actually is pretty bad. Okay. I was going to say, oh no, it's not a lot, and then suddenly realise, wait, how much do they actually hate us? A fair amount, it seems. Okay. I am going to take the trees from here, just to deprive them of cover. Stuff is being planted. Okay. I am going to start getting some... Let's get some more sculptures being made. Okay. Also, I need to get some stuff like... Just make sure we have enough stuff like enough sets of shoes and enough sets of pants and shirts and stuff like that. Because we always run out of things. Right. Keeps the colonies busy. There we go. I might give counselling to her. Not only will it keep her happy, but it will also just give him a bit of training. Her mood is poor. Yeah, well, recreation deprived. Well, tough luck. Dull hospital, tired of the apparel, pessimistic. There were 13 days before you can even do anything. I only brought you into the colony because you were a relative of the person. Okay. So everything's coming along. 11 people is the nearest place we can raid, so that's 5, 10. So that's basically like we'd have to take at least half our colony. But at least the problem with combat extended is that if you're outnumbered, you're at a massive disadvantage, even with black power the weaponry. So we'd have to think about it. I have to admit, I think for the next time I play this game, I will not use combat extended. I'll use probably, there's a couple of mods that add ammunition, which are much more mod friendly than combat extended. So we could have one where we could say do a Warhammer 40k setting and have that in it with the ammunition. Or, for example, if we do the Warhammer Fantasy Rimworld mod, we could have that with, there's a couple of more simple ammunition mods which I've seen other YouTubers use. I mean, combat extended is not too bad, but the issue is because it makes everything so brutal and so realistic. Like, for example, I would happily send like 7, 8 colonists against 11 in base vanilla if they had guns and good armor, because yeah, they'd probably win. The problem with this is that if we do that here, it's like, yeah, I don't know how likely that is to work. Okay, so that's been done. Hygiene. Go latrine. What kind of stone do we have a lot of? Sandstone. I mean, just making it out of ceramic is probably more than enough, really, to be honest. Put it in there. Stall door. We'll go some pretty basic stuff. We'll put some... Get me some basic ceramic, and we'll go... Oh. We don't need tables, we want... I want something just like, yeah, a simple table like this. Make it out of ceramic because we've got a lot of it. Say we kind of a slightly longer one, yeah. Small table. Could always use countertop. Maybe do a countertop. Yeah. Do that. And we'll have... Now we've got like no wood, which is actually pretty bad. Something like that, and we'll set it for the slaves to have. Like, didn't I order wood to get chopped? And it all got used up already, didn't it? Okay. I definitely need to have the manager mod next time. Automated, like, resource gathering of primary resources. Much needed thing. And to be honest, we could go like that. Deconstruct that. And toilet there, put a wall there. And door, yeah. I mean, it's not a great system, and it looks clunky as anything. Actually, do I care about them having privacy? No. I mean, if this is going to be our... We're going to have many more prisoners, that's the question. This is the thing I need to figure out, if I want this to be for prisoners or if I want this to be for serfs. That is the hard part. Everyone is busy, if nothing else, which is good. Okay. Have our serfs clearing up the spilt filth. Excellent. That comes down to bedding. So we build a copy of that. We don't have any wood. Okay. Simple bed. Okay, so what's the difference? We just go stone slab bed. Rest efficiency 72% compared to a simple bed, which is 97. Okay, we'll go with simple beds. Normally you want to make your bed out of wood, because if you use it as stone, it's uncomfortable. You can check your rest efficiency here. Make it out of sand. How much sand do we have? Okay, I might just make them out of, make them out of wood. Best bang for buck, and we'll go. Furniture. I just want a simple door. Animal flap, no. Yeah, we'll just make the simple door out of ceramics. We've got a lot of ceramic. We can throw more beds in as needed. Not for guests. When did we get guests? Oh, I can see. Those two, yeah. Set that for slaves. It's not a gathering spot. Actually, no, I'm going to get rid of this door. Because if we have it, it will basically count this as a separate thing. I want to be part of the serfs' rooms. Yeah, barracks. It's an awful barracks, but I don't care. Slave rebellion likely. That's fine. So the barracks is coming along. That's made up. Okay. You can kick them out of here. And we can set it to this. Yeah, they have a terrible barracks, but it's fine. So they can have somewhere to go and eat their meals and stuff. Actually, this is pretty dang nice. You know what's going to be ironic? I'm going to do this, which I thought I didn't realize about now. But we could go deconstruct, cancel. That's fine. We say that's fine. And these guys get turned over to slaves. Well, to the serfs. I mean, it's a pretty annoying term, but the thing is that in medieval period, serfs and slaves were like, I know people go like, oh, they weren't the same thing, but in all practicality, they were. They came with the land. You couldn't leave without your basic owner's permission. You couldn't marry without his permission. You couldn't own property. Everything was basically another form of slavery. And serfdom continues on. I mean, you see it in like the old Russian Empire. Like the Tsarist empires of Russia basically had serfdom up until pretty late compared to the rest of Europe. Right, so here's our prisoners' quarters, are like the prison barracks. It's awful, don't care. They have a toilet, they have that. I will probably have to make a wash basin as well, just so they can keep clean. Started a social fight. Why are you guys punching each other up now? Use your fists, no weapons. What was that about? Jonah learned about Ella's thoughts on fears, and the differences escalated until Jonah started a fight. So basically, yeah, silly fools. Okay. Getting the pumpkins brought in. Prisoner bed set up. The slaves can sleep in that room. Well, serfs can sleep in that room. The reason I'm making it self-contained, I thought about it, but the thing is, our serfs use the kitchen area and here, like the dining table. And this is much better for just for straight-up prisoner containment. Plus, I can throw more beds in as needed. Oh, these guys will have their own basic sleeping stuff in this little shabby hovel. So we've got the defensive setup. Once again, Lernwood, as always. Got some more watchtowers in place. Research on ballisticas and stuff is coming along nicely. Soon we'll have the ballisticas that we can basically put in place. My plan for them is maybe turn one of these watchtowers into having the ballistica in it, so we can use it from there. I am tempted to put another watchtower, or even maybe just cut this bit out, dig this out, and turn this into another like firing platform, just so we have as many possible vantage points. And once again, as I said previously, down here, dig this out, turn it into a firing platform as well. That was something else we could have done. I forgot about doing that in this episode. But we got the barrack, we got the dungeon set up. Well, more like the prison or the jail set up more than anything else. The slaves have finally been moved out and put somewhere else, which is always nice. Just say those slaves can use that. And that's just for them as well. Yeah, and we'll say that the serfs can't use the nice toilets. Well, not nice toilets, but like the toilets everybody else uses, they have to use their own. Right, okay. That's just for prisoners, prison barracks. Okay, so that's all set up, all nice and done. Bit more happy with the degree of defense we have in place. Most of the wood down here is now being sown, or forestry is being done. So it comes to mind now. What do we do? Predominantly, we need to get more defenses in place. Maybe a ballistica. That would be nice. I have to test it though. This is the thing I do dislike in some ways about Combat Extended, is that, for example, in vanilla Rimworld, I could put a ballistica or something in this basically in this watchtower or in this watchtower, and it would be fine. It would just shoot through it, no problem. In Combat Extended, I have found that some of the mods do not allow you to do that. So it's one of those will it, won't it work things. Should probably build some more of these, to be honest. This is a really weak wall. Okay. Very important range storage. But no, all that's done. Hopefully we'll keep some of our... what's the minor Bracius one? What's your problem? Yeah, because he's not of the right faith. Led by Christians. Not blind. Yeah, well, tough luck. Tough cheese. Thank you. And see your colleague basically complaining about it. It's because your colleague's a good Christian. You guys are just problematic. I ain't going to bother trying to convert you to the true faith. I mean, we could try, but it's... they're pretty resistant. Right, so... get stuff squared away, get supplies squared away, and then we go on to the next main project. Did you actually ever finish the first statue you said you were making? No, you did. It's there. It's a good quality one as well. So we could start putting them in rooms. You guys have got rooms. I like it how John, who's basically our lord, has been relegated to a tiny little room. Actually, if we're thinking it like that, to be honest, we could probably say... John, you have that one. And you have that one. Because it makes sense. He is a lord, after all. Well, he is a knight, and with his wife dearly gone, departed, it's just him now. And their old bedchambers turned into a sauna. The tragedy of it all. Right, but yeah. Good place to leave it. Not a lot of stuff got done, I will not lie. But this is just how it is. Like, I don't do a ton of editing with Rimworld at the moment because I'm a bit under the weather, so getting a lot of sort of any kind of like massive editing or cuts done is always time consuming. Lots of dead snakes. Fantastic. Anywho. Yeah, so it's coming along. We should probably survive the winter. I am still desperate to try and get our value of colony up. I don't know if we just need to basically go out and just get a load of money in. Dig up all the valuable stuff. Turn stuff into like other stuff. Make a ton of jade statues. Right. But it's coming along. And there we go, crossbows. So if we want to get that... so yeah, we can't actually put it in here. Which is unfortunate. Bit of a bummer. Means that I doubt we'd be able to fire through firing slits either with them. Unfortunate. Always make some murder holes. That would also work to protect our doors. But I'm aiming to get the catapult really. Like wooden ballistas are basically nice, but catapult is probably better. That's for next time, folks. I've been Cornish-Knight. This has been Rimworld Medieval Far From Home. I'll see you all again next time. Goodbye.